What's up, y'all? We're back with another Monday morning migraine, but it's a good migraine this time because the Ravens have won 4 games in a row. We're back to 500, 5-5, and I have an amazing, hilarious guest with me. My boy Big Fred Watkins is here.
Also a Ravens fan. Let's get it right. Hey, man, listen, I knew I was coming. I said, yo, I hope I'm coming after a win, man, and we did that.
Yeah, vibes are high, and a big reason why vibes are high here in Baltimore is the Mark Andrews play. I guess it does not have a name yet. I think it will, over the course of time, get a name.
Right,
like the Mile High Miracle, Hey Diddle Diddle.
Right.
So let's get right to it and look at this play. 4th and inches.
Let's get it.
We've seen this play get stuffed.
Woo!
Wow.
Gone. I see the acceleration. You see how he sped up like by the yard?
I mean, I know the ground here was shaking.
Come on, man.
It was crazy. Where were you watching the game? What were you thinking?
Yo, bro, I was watching in the crib, and the thing is, I like that package. I've heard people say all different things about that package. So when he lined up, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just stretch out, get the yard. But when I seen him spin and the way his bent back, and his back bent, and he went and got it, that was crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mark run like that ever. His first run ever, over 20 miles an hour.
Right.
I mean, I didn't know he had wheels like that.
Bro, he got out of there. That was such a great play call. Shout out to Todd Monk and the whole staff. That was great.
And, you know, if they got stuff there, not that Shador was doing much, the momentum would have been firmly on Cleveland's side. They could have ran the clock out rather, and stolen a victory, which would have been a backbreaker to our changes. If you look down the schedule, Steelers twice, which no matter who's playing quarterback for the Steelers or the Ravens,
right,
that's always going to be a close game.
Yep.
Same thing with Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Any division game, as we saw last night, is tough. The New England Patriots are coming in here.
Yeah, man.
Currently have the best record in the conference.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
That game could get flexed. So, I mean, if you lost last night, I feel like the season was kind of over.
Yeah, man. I think all of us were nervous about it, and that was a big momentum switch. Even, honestly, man, even when Shador came into the game, I don't think I've ever heard Cleveland Stadium that loud.
Yeah.
Ever. And I ain't gonna lie, I was home kind of like, okay, I don't want to see. Because you remember in the past, man, Cleveland had some guys just get off the bench, come off the street and play, but those division games are just close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was a little on my heels, but yeah, I'm glad we got the dub.
You know, when they were rumors of possibly going to Sanders, I said, that's fine, just do it after the Ravens game. Because, you know, whenever you have a backup come in, the team kind of rallies around them. And we did see that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the body language was way different, I felt, with the Browns players when Sanders came in, as it was opposed to what it was in the first half.
Absolutely, man.
Now,
Absolutely.
like, he looked terrible,
Yeah.
you know, for whatever reason, whether he's not a true NFL quarterback, whether he didn't get first-team reps. You know, if I was him, I would have gladly been Lamar's backup.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, big mistake on his part.
Oh, man.
We'll see how it works out. But, I mean, what a emotional game.
Yeah, man. And shout out to the guys, especially talking about emotion, the defense, right? Like Shador coming in, you know he's a rookie. Everything from the coaching staff, staying aggressive, calling blitz, running zero. Like, I love that. I love that. It's been so many times where a rookie comes in and you see a team kind of play off a little bit and kind of wait for the mistakes go in the zone. He said, no, we're going to keep this thing locked in. I loved every bit of it, man. He got like 3-4 sacks.
And an interception. You guys had that big interception by a friend of the famous, Wiggins, who was here last week to Meet the Birds.
Number 2.
Sophomore corner.
I love the
look at this.
too.
Look at this pressure, man. Where's this been all year, right? Oh, man.
Gone. Now, I'm not going to lie. When they started that, I said the Ravens defensive touchdown is coming. So when 2 snatched it up, I was like, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. But they caught up with him.
It's too bad he wasn't gone because we did turn the ball right over
Big
on the very next
celebration.
play. But, yeah, I mean, you know, Kyle Hamilton, he plays – the expression is played out, I feel like. Play like a Raven.
Play like a Raven.
He plays like a Raven. He's like a madman out there. He plays so physical. It's hard to give him a true position.
Absolutely.
Is he a safety? Is he an edge? Is he an outside linebacker? I just feel like he's a football player.
Yeah.
And we're blessed to have him here. You know, people feel one way or another, but the truth is he's only had one top 15 pick ever. You know, when you're that good for that long, obviously. And that top 15 pick is looking pretty damn good in Kyle Hamilton.
Man, I remember we drafted him, bro. And just like you said, that play like a Raven, that mantra is like intensified when we draft you. You know what I mean? Regardless, you come into the building, but when we go and get you, and like you said, that's EDC's first top 15 pick. I remember the season prior to even getting him, man, and I felt like we can bounce back and now have a rangy safety this a hitter. And he's been making a lot of plays all over the field, but especially in that box. And I think it's great, man.
You know, there's a Baltimore connection there before Kyle got here. He was actually Malcolm Delaney's, his father was Malcolm Delaney's trainer when he was playing down in Atlanta.
I did not know
Yeah, I
that.
remember
Shout out to Malcolm Delaney, man. He's the
Malcolm texted
guy.
me, he said,
yeah.
"Oh man, you guys are gonna love this guy." So yeah, it's good to
what's
have
up.
him here. Glad he was born in Greece, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Kyle was, which makes him one of my favorite players, obviously.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
definitely lucky to have that guy. He's made a huge difference since he went into the box. We talked about this in detail last week when Jimmy Smith was on the show.
Okay.
Having a Lohi down there and back there, and letting Kyle be himself, and it's made a huge difference. Now, we have not played the Lions and
Right.
the Bills that we did early in the season, but the defense looks way better, dude.
Yeah,
way
it's
better.
coming. And a lot of people remember, man, especially us Ravens fans, like last year, the first half of the season, we still notched some wins, but defensively, it was a switch that needed to happen as well. And I remember, putting the Darius back there and freeing Kyle up more. It's all about freeing Kyle up, it seems like.
Yeah.
And that's a special thing that lets you know how valuable you are when the defense can scheme to free you up in ways and for you to just be that toolbox or be a tool out the toolbox, rather.
Yeah, speaking of our Darius, there's hope and optimism that he could come back this year. So to add him to this defense, to get Tavius Robinson back and to avoid any further injuries, I think we're trending in the right direction. And I feel like it would be such a Ravens thing to do, in my opinion, to go on a run this year.
Come on, talk about it, man. It's
Right?
okay. Keep going. It's okay, bro.
So we had the 1 seed.
Yep.
Lost to KC. They came in here.
Came right into town.
Yeah.
Yep. We interrupted the kick in practice and all that. I remember, bro. I was mad. I was heated. I was watching practice.
We had the Lamar year when Tennessee came in here. It would be like a Ravens thing to do to just go on the road and do it on the road, right?
And get it done, man.
After you win the division, which would be similar to the Ray Lewis Last Dance team.
2012.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree, man. I said it.
We don't make it easy on ourselves, right?
We don't, man. But it's something about true Ravens fans when we start getting too much national attention and everybody want to choose the Ravens. It's like, hold on, man. Get off of me, brother. What are you doing? You messing it up. And it's crazy, bro, because as we started to lose, I watched all these fake fans and these bandwagons gladly hop off, and we weren't. So I actually felt good about it. I was like, look, man. And now some of them are even choosing the Ravens. They trying to like skip that whole monologue where they like let go of us, and they like, oh yeah, go with Baltimore. They're hot right now. And I'm like, bro, you quit like 3 weeks ago. Hey, what's up, man? But yeah, I'm happy that we're here. Like you said, it is a Ravens thing to do to go on the road, but I'm with it though.
Yeah.
Especially, coming off of 2012, similar story. I'm with it.
Yeah, now we got 3 games in a row at home.
Yeah.
The Jets, which should be, of course, keyword, an easy win. You would like to, in a perfect world, get some of your guys rest for that third, fourth quarter because you got a 4-day turnaround.
Yeah.
Cincinnati comes in here. Thanksgiving night.
Always a tough game.
Yeah, I mean, those two teams have I wouldn't say they're at the Ravens-Steelers level, obviously, because there's not as much at stake usually when these two teams play, but there's hate there, for sure.
Absolutely.
There's some dirty plays. You know, Mark Andrews, getting his leg messed up. List goes on and on.
And everybody knows Flacco is at any given Sunday type of quarterback.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
you
that
never
guy
know.
would love to ruin
any
our
given
Thanksgiving.
Thursday, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? He'll pull up, man. He'll get it done. So, we take that very seriously.
And then looking ahead right past that, you get a 10-day break before you play a super physical game against the Steelers.
Yeah.
So,
first one.
yeah, man.
On the bet.
Things are looking good. Feel good. We were doing these, and it was rough, man. Coming in here Mondays and 1-3, 1-4, 1-5. I was like, man, I gotta do the show again. It was rough.
Yeah.
But man, like, even just talking to our customers downstairs, everybody's so happy, right? You go to the grocery store, you pumping gas. Everybody's happy now.
Bro, the sun was out a little higher than it would have been otherwise today. Like, it's something different about the whole Baltimore, the whole state, really, when the Ravens win. And I'm happy that it's been, 4 weeks of that straight. And hopefully it's 5 next week. I got a good feeling about it.
And then Thanksgiving will be amazing as well.
As it always is, man.
Yeah.
We show up on holidays, bro. The Ravens turn up on holidays, man. They pull up, they handle business every time. And that's always dope because it's a national game on a holiday. So, you get bragging rights to all kind of people. You get on Twitter, any social media, anything. You can holler at the family downstairs. Every family has like a opposite fan. They just want to not like the Ravens. You know what I mean? They want to feel special. So you can talk trash to them. I'm excited about Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Fred, talk about, you talk about Baltimore in the city. Talk about the work that you do in the city. We've known each other over a decade now.
Yeah, man.
And I've just watched you grow as a human, as a person, as a brand, as a philanthropist.
Thank you.
For those that aren't familiar, just tell them what you're all about here.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm a stand-up comic from Baltimore, Maryland, and this guy, man, he's talking about me. He's incredible. I've been able to watch his journey just a little bit, man. Him and Tony, just in this place. This place was home to one of my first comedy shows, man. I started comedy. I broke my neck, was inspired to do comedy, and I came to this guy and asked him, I said, hey, man, I want to have a birthday comedy show. Can I have it here? He said, yeah, and some of our best early moments were here, man, rocking out, bringing comics from all over. I founded Little Laughs in 2018, which is a comedy-infused youth development organization, and it's been incredible since then. We do a lot of work in Baltimore City. One of our homes is Holabird Middle School, which is right around the corner from here, and actually, we had our summer camp closed this year, and actually brought the staff over to Jimmy's. They got to see John, so that was dope. They enjoyed that. And it's just about continuing to build, man, service our youth, families, and educators. That's what we do.
Yeah, so, I mean, Little Laughs, I mean, I follow you guys. I see the work you do.
Right.
I mean, you're kind of like downplaying a little bit. Talk about
Got
what
you.
an awesome program that is.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it is, man. It is. We attack bullying from the inside out, but we also just help empower youth in general. So we have summer camps. We have after-school programs. We invented the first ever, I think it's still the only teacher comedy workshop. So we do professional development with teachers using comedy, improv, and creative writing to kind of bring them back to that relatable space with youth and help them to understand the benefits of laughter in the classroom. Yep. We also work with parents as well in the same capacity. We have parent night out comedy shows where we have them kind of sit back, enjoy a good evening because they do so much like you are, but at the same time they get to learn some restorative practice as well, some things that might help in the household with their kids as well.
Love it, man. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, he did bring them here for dinner. We definitely appreciate that. You know, want to be more involved, moving forward. Just love the program.
And shout out to everything you all do. You all been a champion in supporting community programs and organizations since I knew you all existed. So thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Good people find each other, brother. You know what I mean?
Yep.
My boy Zay had a nice catch yesterday.
My guy Zay.
I gotta talk to him.
We gotta get Zay some touchdowns.
I gotta
man.
talk. Yeah,
we gotta
you know
get
what?
Zay. Hey Zay,
When he
I'm with
catches
you, bro.
You gotta run north and south, man.
We gotta get Zay in that.
Just go right here.
On.
Go, bro.
Pay dirt. They can't outrun you, bro. They can't outrun you, bro.
Man. And then, of course, the king right here. You know, we've been having problems inside the 5, though.
Let's go.
We pushed him in.
Let's get it.
There's no push on that line, though, man.
Bro, I learned a lot about life watching Derrick Henry and these Baltimore Ravens, man. I'm telling you, to have as many touches as he had and stay consistent and stay patient and then just break one, right? I think it was like a 59 yard.
You got that one?
Yeah.
59 yards.
It's crazy, right?
You know what was crazy to me is after he ran this 59-yarder, he stayed on the field.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, man, come get me.
Yo, you know that's DH. He got this. He ready for it. Boom.
Bro,
hit the hole. Then he leaves his arm out to keep his balance. Like he does stuff no other running back in the league does.
He is
try
amazing,
to do it
man.
again.
I'm so happy he's on the Ravens, man.
Yeah, man.
Like
talking about play like a Raven.
Him and Myles Garrett are probably my 2 favorite players that have at the time not played for the Ravens. I'm like, man, I hope he's a Raven one day.
Right.
I mean, Myles Garrett. I mean, wow. Like, hey, my favorite player of all time is Derek Thomas. Like I grew up a Derek Thomas fan.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Derek Thomas beat for
Absolutely,
sure.
bro.
He's got to be like one of the best, if not the best,
of all time.
defenders of all time.
Of all time.
And he's stuck in Cleveland.
Absolutely.
I feel so bad for him.
Stuck in Cleveland. Hey, I do too, man.
He did sign that extension, though.
The thing is, we don't even, that was on him. That he chose to do that.
He is.
It must be something in Cleveland. But listen, let me tell you, he is amazing, bro. But I feel like the Raven players, they probably look at us like, man, y'all have no idea. Like, y'all just looking at it like we won the game, but y'all don't know we just had to go to war. And I watch it play by play, and it's like, it's a battle every single time.
Look, man, any division game, you're familiar with each other. You don't like each other.
Right.
And then when you go into Cleveland, where the Browns came from, who are now the Ravens, they hate us, bro.
Yeah.
It would be like the Colts coming in here twice a year.
Yep.
When they first left. So it's still a fresh wound for them.
Yeah.
Their players see that, and they're like, man, I got to go hard today for my fans.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Last year they beat us.
Yeah.
We had no business losing to them.
Yeah. And that's wow,
it is.
man.
It's a war.
We split with them sometimes.
I mean, we usually split with them. I think we haven't swept them in a few years, so it's good to get that and get back on winning tracks. But speaking of backups, the Jets are going to be playing Tyrod Taylor this week.
Shout out to Tyrod. Yeah.
Still playing, still starting. I mean, amazing. Him and Flacco, who were our quarterbacks for 4 years together, we're going to possibly play them a total of 4 times this year in 2025, bro. Isn't that nuts?
That is nuts, man. And Tyrod, I mean, he's had some good moments. The times I've seen him on the field this year, but hopefully he don't bring him to Baltimore with him, man. I look
Great
forward
dude,
to
bro.
it. Yeah.
You know, he would tear it up at Tory's basketball game.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Bro, he could hoop, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Tory, too. Shout out to Tory, too. Yeah, man. But I'm excited about the winning streaks. I'm excited about the home games. And I just want to keep shouting out all the Ravens fans that knew that we would be here. You know, it's
the
a
real
lot
ones.
of people saying a lot of stuff. A lot of people that say they was Ravens fan had in their tagline, their bio, but you could see what they were saying. They weren't really locked in. So I just want to keep shouting out all the real ones, especially now that we at 500 now. We only going up.
If you're a gambling man, the Ravens are a heavy favorite to win the division right now, which would mean a home playoff game in January against the Bills.
Thank you. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. I was going to say it myself. I was just thinking how to say it. We on the same page, man.
Bro, I would love that.
I think so.
I love the Bills fans. I love the rivalry, but I feel like we play them better so much here.
You heard it first. Here, Bills coming to Baltimore. Wild card weekend. I believe it,
Lamar
man.
versus Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Wild card weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We own
Electric.
one. We own two. We own two.
Electric.
Yeah. In both games, man. Like we beat them in every aspect besides
That place is so hard to play, bro.
Yeah, man.
That stadium is one of the true remaining home field advantages in football.
I believe
because as we step into these extravagant palaces with these on-field suites and pricing out the blue-collar customer, you're losing that. And Buffalo's not lost that. And they have 70,000 screaming, diehard fans who live and breathe every play. That determines their mood for the next week.
Yeah.
Screaming at you and the ground shaking. And then the weather, obviously, is also a huge factor. I would love to not have to play there as a Ravens fan.
Listen, man, I don't think we will.
Well, look,
not this playoffs. I don't think we will, man. I think we had our trip to Buffalo early in the season. I think that's our last trip this year.
I did see a chart. If the Ravens don't win their division, they have like a 2% chance of making the playoffs because the Chargers are there, the Jaguars are there, the Texans are there who have a tiebreaker over us head-to-head. And you have all these teams that are in that mix. So we have to win the division.
I'm watching the games, or not the games, rather. I'm watching the playoff breakdown, and I'm like, yo, we just added that last playoff slot 2 years ago. It was hard to even identify. Yeah. Like, I'm looking at, like you said, Jacksonville.
I personally don't like it. I like it 6.
I didn't like it then, but, bro, I'm looking at the teams in the AFC, and I'm like, you got Jacksonville and the Bills and the Chiefs, all these teams, and at least 2 or 3 of them are going to miss the playoff.
Yeah, but then, like, you have, like, last year in the NFC, the 7th seed was trash. You know, it's like more often than not, it's a team that's not going to threaten you. And then it also, you only have one bye now, the 1 seed. I feel like it should be 2.
Right, I did like
but,
that.
you know, more money for the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to say no to that. We're going to have 18 games eventually. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You know, I do got to say, I don't hate waking up and having 9:30 a.m. football in Europe, though.
Nah, I don't either.
If they want to make that a weekly thing, I'm on board with it.
Yeah, I just watched it in Berlin. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, Spain yesterday. That stadium was intense.
Yeah, man.
People were talking about the grass there, how high tech and expensive it is compared to what we use over here.
They need to put that in the Jet Stadium.
Yeah, man. Every time we play there, I just get so nervous.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get hurt.
I've seen a lot of players talk about it. That's one thing we lose sight of, man, the actual player experience, like the stuff they're going through. We don't think about turf. We don't think about the grass and just that experience.
You see that report that came out? The NFLPA is trying to sue to keep the report cards from coming out.
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because they know, bro. They know.
Yeah.
The Washington Stadium as well, a lot of injuries.
Heard
RG3, Jaden Daniels.
Yep.
Not that the grass had anything to do with his, but still, a lot of injuries on that field. Well documented, but the New Jersey, really. Just a nightmare, bro. I would hate to play there as a player.
Yeah, man.
It's in the back of your head. When you're playing hesitant, you get hurt.
Yeah, it's just bad
hesitation, devastation.
And then it's up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would think it wouldn't be the case up there, but hey, man, shout out to Baltimore. Well, I never heard too many complaints about us, so.
Well, yeah, I think Flacco put it in his last contract, actually, that they had to bring real grass back.
Wow.
If you remember, for a while, it was turf.
Wow.
And Flacco didn't like it, so in his last contract with the Ravens, he did, I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm usually not, say they got to bring real grass back.
That's real power, Flat. Hey, shout out to my guy, 5. We appreciate you, bro. We going, only 2 picks when you come back. Only 2. We're not going 3. We just 2.
I'd actually love for Joe Burrow to play that game. I would love for him to rush back out, throw a couple picks against us.
What?
Lamar smack him around one more time. And then, what I really want to see happen is I want him to come back, win like 2 or 3 games, and get them like that 16th or 17th draft pick instead of like a top 10 pick.
Oh, that'd be love, bro.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna work outside against that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they
not
wanted
that,
to,
not
like,
that they're not a draft. I mean, that kid Stewart they drafted is a complete bust already.
Right.
So,
Right.
Hey, but if you want to tie up 60% of your cap and 3 players, go for it. I mean, whatever.
Do you think T. Higgins always gonna score? I don't know if you're gonna win those games, but he's gonna get in the end zone.
They are the first team in the NFL history in Super Bowl era to give up 27 points 10 times consecutively ever. That's how bad they are.
Yo, bro.
And the thing is, man, if you're going to pay your offensive players all that money, that's fine. That's certainly a strategy. But you got to nail those first and second round picks on the defensive side of the ball, which they haven't. Yeah. And then your free agent signings, guys like Geno Stone have to pan out. He has not. I would say I feel bad for them, but I fucking hate the Bengals.
Yeah, I wonder, bro. You have these scout teams and all these staff that you're paying every year to do this. Like, they're not at practicing. They're not playing the games. Like, their job is to scout. Yeah. So it's like, how are some of these teams consistently year to year having some of the worst drafts, right? I don't get it. The same way how certain teams develop certain players very well. I think Pittsburgh develops wide receivers pretty well until they trade them away. But they do, and the Ravens does with linebackers. A lot of times they undrafted, but they do really well. I don't understand how it's the opposite like that for some teams. They just really suck in these areas.
I mean, people get paid a lot of money, and they miss on things that people sitting on the couch can see.
Come on, bro. I say that all the time.
Scatterbo, right?
Yeah, man.
3 different rounds. People were like, you know what? I don't need another running back. I don't, my 32-year-old running back's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
he's hurt now, but come on, bro.
Yeah, even whose son was that? Dayball just lost his job, right? Was that a year or 2 ago? Was that his son?
Yeah,
they told him that they needed to draft. They need to keep Saquon and draft Jalen. I think that's what it was, and they didn't do either. So man, we can see it clearly, but it's different, I guess, when you in there.
Another part is clock management.
Yeah,
especially here in Baltimore, like. If I'm playing my nephew and there's a 3-second difference between the shot play clock and the 2-minute warning, he's letting it go down to 2 minutes. Harbs is snapping that ball 2 or 3. He's giving the team a free timeout.
It's a couple things that I don't understand, man.
It's crazy,
man.
It's
a couple things I don't understand. Yesterday was a little bit better. I seen certain just calls and decisions where I was like, okay, cool. But I've seen too many, especially this year, bro. I'm like, bro, the one thing we supposed to do well is manage the game. I was
watching the Patriots game. Mike Vrabel was coaching his players on the sidelines. I'm like,
tight.
Man, when's the last time I saw Harbaugh do that? So if you're not doing that and you can't manage the clock, what are you doing, bro? It's like a DJ Khaled meme.
Yeah.
What does he do?
And that's my guy, man. I remember when we got him, I felt like we got him. He was a special teams coach, so I was like, okay, he must be really good at just the management, the direct-to-player type of relationship, all that type of stuff. And I think that should only get better. I don't know what's the situation now. I don't know what this became this far.
I feel like anything short of an AFC Championship game appearance, he's going to be up for... I don't know. Man. We'll see, man.
Hey, shout out Mike McDaniel.
Well, we're in the Super Bowl, though, so it's cool.
Yeah. Shout out Mike McDaniel, great coach. Yeah. Shout out all assistant coaches. But, yeah, man, we got to have some type of...
I'm a big fan of Anthony Weaver.
Yeah, me too.
That's who I would love to see be a future coach of the Ravens.
Me too.
Baltimore guy, 2nd-round pick, Notre Dame guy, Billick.
Yep.
He also worked under Harbs, so he's got connections to everybody in that building.
Yeah.
I think it would be a really cool move, when that day comes, after we win the Super Bowl.
I fully agree. Shout out Anthony Weaver. Look, you're hearing a lot of firsts tonight on the podcast. I'm telling y'all, write some of this stuff down. Yeah, man.
All right, y'all. That was an awesome game. Vibes are high. I'm going to watch that play at least 10 more times tonight.
Yeah.
Just want to give a shout out to my boy Fred. You'll be seeing plenty more of him here on the show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us through a tough season. And let's get to 6-5 this week, and we'll see you next Monday.
6-5. Let's go, y'all. See y'all soon.